Here's your latest flash briefing from Western Mass News.
Good afternoon. I'm Beth Ward. Here's a look at what's making headlines this afternoon, with more protests are scheduled for today across the U.S., including Springfield. Violent demonstrations broke out overnight in Eastern Mass in response to the death of George Floyd. The city of Brockton clamping down as those looking for change clash with police there. This morning, the mayor of the city taking a close look at the damage to a Dunkin' in the city. In COVID-19 related news today, as of today, Massachusetts residents with family members in nursing homes, as well as some other long-term care facilities, are allowed to visit their loved ones once again. There are new guidelines guests must follow, including 2 visitors at a time, visits being scheduled in advance, and meeting in designated outdoor areas. The town of Ludlow officially has its new police chief. Daniel Valadas was sworn in this morning on the front steps of Town Hall as the building itself remained closed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Valadas joined the Ludlow Police Department in 1993 as a patrol officer and was most recently promoted to lieutenant 2 years ago. He takes over for Chief Pablo Madeira, who retired earlier this year.
We've had some off and on showers throughout the morning into the afternoon. Now we're actually starting to see a bit of a dry period move on in, and you see a few breaks in the clouds. That's going to allow us to warm up back into the upper 70s and low 80s. Wouldn't surprise me if we actually squeeze out a couple of showers, maybe even a thunderstorm out towards Albany that make their way through the Berkshires and eventually bring some nasty weather to us. Not expecting anything severe. In fact, just a few rounds of showers through this evening, potentially tonight before we'll clear things out heading into Thursday throughout the day. Looking great. Our hour-by-hour forecast takes us back into the mid to upper 70s and back down into the 60s, eventually into the 50s for overnight lows. Your 7-day forecast has us returning to the low 80s, back into the mid to upper 80s for Friday. Potentially a first warning weather day for Saturday with the chance of some thunderstorms. And then Sunday through Wednesday of next week, we're back to more seasonable temperatures.
Stay with Western Mass News on air, online, and on our app throughout the day for breaking news, weather, and exclusive content.